Welcome to Phoenix Electra Circus. I'm your host, Phoenix Electra. I have one of my co-hosts, the little man. He would like me to open up the concession stand on this Wednesday, the 16th of the April in 2025. Loki's not ready yet, little man. We're just going to have to wait. We're just going to chat for a second. As usual, I have a gajillion things in the hopper. We'll see what we get through. On the machine currently, I have that flower medallion for the Edwardian late Victorian shirtwaist. So let's just stitch for a few minutes and see if any other cats come by, because Troubles doesn't say very much. I also grabbed some thick thread, put some ladder stitches in to the front near the hip gores of the stays because I trimmed off from the side back. I think it's still too big, so we'll take in some in the front. And we'll see where that gets us. Actually, I think I'm going to take in almost an inch on each side because I'd rather it be too small and I can let it out, but too big and there's no place to go. So, is it a work in progress? Yes. Do I hate it? No. We've learned a lot. We've tried a lot of things. And every project is a chance for us to learn a new skill, practice old skills, and to just have fun. Alright. Oh, I should not have. So here, I did a little stitching in between my work from home stuff today. Oh, hey dude. Hello, Loki. Are you guys gonna come for snackies or not? Alright, I'm gonna throw down some stitches and oh, tails. What are you doing, dude? Go get your brother. Go tell your brother you'd like some snacks. Loki, are you gonna come for snackies? Do you want me to snack to Snake Shack? Come on. Oh. Loki will be around momentarily, I do believe. Come on, Loki. Alright, because you're the first one here. Come on, Loki. Your fans would like to see you. Hey, no. Hey. Come on. Alright, there you go, Freya Proofers. Alright, come on, Trouble. Alright. Can we show the trick you're working on? Come on. Come. Come on. Come on. Alright. Can you do your tricks? Nope. You're stuck. Hold on. You need your nails cut. You need your nails cut. Oh. Okay. We have snacks. Snacks have been had. We can't have too much. We gotta make sure we fit into our cute summer clothes. cute summer clothes. All right, let's do some stitching. Let's stitch it up. What do we have on the top thread? This sulky metallic in this burgundy. Oh, you can't see. It's really pretty and shiny. I'll hold it up when we get there. Okay. I know, it's been time. What a week. It's a good thing to have the circus because everything is clown-filled. So it's nice to be able to run away to the circus. Hey, sweet boy. These metallic threads are a little finicky to stitch with. But slow and steady is way. I can't rush with them or they gunk up and shred and muck up the works. Oh, that's Snacks Art for Years. Okay. You gonna help me stitch? Alright. There you go. Alright. Just trying to be slouchy. Nope, you sit up straight so we can have happy stitches. Okay, just stitch it nice and slow. Oh, I feel like I need a little bit more weight up here. Oh, what a slow. Not slow. Everything's fine. I'll just make it a little more hefty. Okay. Slow and steady. Okay. Hello, Jess. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? It's Wednesday. I fell into this rabbit hole that what is this? These flower origami quilty things, fabric manipulation stuff. And I'm like, that looks fun. we're working on this medallion for this shirt that I need to not be afraid of and just do. Ay, ay, ay. So funny how the worry of disappointment stops us from doing things, but it's going to be so great when it's done. I'm also enjoying just the act of the different making up the different components, but at some point we're going to have a whole shirt. And yeah, so we've got this flower. I did also make a few more ribbon flowers and have ribbon and trim pulled for a gajillion more. That has been fun over the past few days. Spent a little time hand working on that art quilt that I probably should have had it finished already, and I didn't feel like working on it, which is not helpful. But if I get it done, then I can cross it off my list. So we'll get there. This material is a little funny to stitch through. Alright, I just have to keep being slow and steady. Don't rush. I did see yesterday some 6 packs of tomatoes for $1 that look a little frost tender. I was like, oh. So I sent the human out. No, actually, he needed groceries and they're close to each other. So I was like, oh, let's see if they have some more of those. So we'll see. Oh man, don't. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, stitching is coming along. Hello, horror. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Have you been working on preparing a gajillion episodes for the future? Because I actually really missed not having the game on Saturday. Let's see here, Jess. Oh, it's Wednesday. Just one more work day and you're off for Friday for Easter. Oh, that's right. I forget when the holidays are. Where I am, they have except for the Catholic school, they've kind of like separated the holidays from the spring breaks and stuff. So. Oh, hey, creepy goobies. Oh, I'm sitting in the way. Brave roofers. Yeah, you're going to go to your spot? Yeah, go look at the window. Oh, you did a podcast with Agent this morning and had 10 Vincent Price rolls. Whoa, that's spectacular. Oh, that sounds fun. Good. Well, I'm glad you're back in the saddle. I know I didn't like it the couple of weeks the room in which I was streaming from kept eating the internet and crashing my shows. It's like I enjoyed hanging out with the chat and sewing. And if the internet poops out, I can do only half of those things. So depending, sometimes I do need to just sit quietly by myself. Oh, awesome. Cool. It's a little too chilly to open the windows, but I see lilacs starting to bloom, and I still have that little shrub in the vase to huff a little bit. I know, horror chat is super important part of streaming. Yeah, It just adds something that other live experiences don't offer. Oh, some of these flower petals are super delicate where I'm just completely stitching away the interfacing. That should be fun. I should probably do some stitching in the opposite direction just to reinforce this petal because something is funny. Okay. Oh, I was so worried I was going to be super late for the show because I had like real life things I needed to take care of that were getting super close to showtime. Let's see. Horror. Most people watch those streamers to chat. The streamers' content is just the icebreaker. True. Yes, it is. I'm like, I'm shy. I'll bring my toys, and if you feel like coming to hang out with me, that's super cool. Here's my toys. Yeah, I do like to bring my toys away, and then I have something to keep me occupied. Because I don't need to talk, but I don't mind it either. Alright, I'm just gonna go around, do these Metallic petals, and then I'll pop the flower off and we'll see how things are looking. But I'm glad that I was able to relax with the bobbin thread popping through because I'm like, it's a flower. It doesn't need to be perfect. If your tension's off, it'll be okay. Let's see if we get a big magnet, if that will help weight everything down. No, wrong direction. Too much. Okay, let's see how this happens. Or goes. Wow, no words. And my tech hated me today too. Needed to do phone call things, and the phone everything just kept not working. Oh, this is not the stitching. This is not my complaining show. Well, it's my show. I'll complain if I want to, but I don't feel like it. It's no reason to be grouchy and unhappy all the time. There's enough other people to do that. I don't need it. Oh, that's right. I should do my... What is wrong with my tension? Oops, let's just pop everything off. Start again. Alright. Alright, well, we're just having a little bit more white in this petal. Oh, I'm gonna need Christmas. Okay. Just got my magnets that I'm just trying to weight my contraptions down. What's up, Trouble? Alright, I'll take... Oh, I know, you smell the snack sack. Alright, if you're gonna be trouble, at least be trouble where you can be cuter. I know. You're not gonna eat through the tub. You can try, though. Hey! Okay. Stop! We had snackies. Okay. Wait, what is wrong? Okay. Oh. Alright, now my stabilizer is just falling apart. Okay. Alright. Helper, helper. Alright, cat butt. Oh, I lost a fray of roofers. Okay. What? Okay. You know what? I don't have to keep with this thread if it's not working and I don't love it. So let's stitch this off and pick something else from the top because... Hey, oh! Little man, she's sleeping underneath on Loki's crate under there. Don't be a poop basket. Alright, where is the side that I wrapped this on? Why is this so hard on these little spools? I kind of miss the old-fashioned spools where they had the little slit and you just slid it in rather than wrapping it around the spool bottom. Okay, now I jump snacks. Alright. What color? What color? Oh, you know what? I pulled colors to match with the shirt, but these are almost the same. Let's try this one again and see if I will play nicer today than it did the last time. Well, we'll try a different one. Okay. Oh, now we're just taking down the tent, starting from scratch. Alright. Let's thread this machine up again. Snippety. Ooh, actually, let me thread this up and I will dump out some of the flowers I made for the past couple days. Those have been kind of fun. And they don't take a lot of materials. And there's a sense of immediate gratification because they only take 5 minutes. Oh, they're super fast. There's our... So I don't lick my finger and stick it on my thread. Okay, come on. Alright, there we go. Not too terrible of a flower so far. Have we been following our instructions from the manual? I'm not completely disregarding Mr. Singer's instructions. Oh, I should, before I show these off, just real quick make sure cats don't eat my threads I dropped. Come on, silly boy. I know. Hold on. Okay, stay put. These little ribbon flowers. This one is 2. I used some rickrack in it. Oh, I did a leaf. I'm just taking little pleats and stitches. They're so cute. They're so little. So I'm trying to figure, oh, then once we make like 500 more of different styles and going through our stuff, I'll start to sew over the sew through boning and add the bias binding to it. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it all white. Might as well, because I cut up all of that white binding, all those white strips. Might as well use that because it's just going to be a foundation layer to cover up the boning so that it can then be covered in flowers and buttons and beads and bangles and shiny, sparkly things to make it all stand out. Which will be something. Because I was just looking through just a small collection of the buttons, and we have there's some really pretty buttons in the button bins. Did that zipper dress. We could probably do a whole costume covered in buttons. Actually, that would we could do that. Oh, that would be to do should we do a rainbow button sheath dress? Maybe. What? Alright, so what? Oh. Phoenix, you didn't do your machine right. Okay. Well, let's see if that works better. Okay, just trying to make sure to not rush these threads in this machine today. Just say, Phoenix, slow down. Okay, can we... Just trying to figure out how to get the tension right. Well, it might be the cotton thread wants to pull through more. It had better... You know what? Let's put the modern polyester on. It might just be this material with this thread is just not playing as nicely as it could be. And we don't need to fight with our materials. We can just take a break and come back to them. That's fine. What? Okay. Oops. Alright, there we go. Oh. Is it tea time yet? Is it tea time, eh? Oh, I did not watch that at the holiday season. The Hogfather, one of the best holiday movies, stories ever. There we go. Alright. Now, is it me, the thread, all of it? Oh, it was. So I guess people are all up in arms because on Rumble, Iggy Azalea's, I guess she has a casino business, online casino thing, and showgirls and girls in bikinis and folks, up in arms. I don't care. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. Okay. Tension is. Stitches are less terrible with this more modern thread, and I think it's mostly because it's a polyester and it's not getting caught in the interfacing like the cotton was. It's just a little bit finer, and I don't know, the materials are just playing nicer together. And this is one, I don't need to fight it. It's not working, we can change it. It's not like we don't have more thread. Just trying to be relaxed and just slow down. Okay. Okay. I think I'm also like I'm pressing down too hard on the hoop, and I don't need to death grip my materials right now. It's like if you ever been on a lyra, trapeze, and aerial silk rope, there's this learning that, or at least for me, I don't love heights, so doing those aerial disciplines was not only physically challenging because I was a short, fat little weakling, well, still am a short, fat little weakling, but having a fear of heights and trying to climb up to the top and touch the rings, kind of scary. Like, so I'd like death grip the apparatus, and it really takes a lot out of your forearms. And I had to realize, like, it's okay. You have to grip firmly enough that you're still attached, but you don't need to death grip the apparatus either. And there's like a happy balance point, but that took some time to get there. I think I'd like pulled out perfectly matching threads, and I'm like, yeah, let's do some of these other ones. What about this green variegated? Let's stitch with that one. Oh, I'm not. Okay, leave this thread. I don't need this thread right now. But I do need to make sure that I put the tail away while I'm thinking about it so that we can attempt to avoid thread snarls. No good. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we'll get this medallion done, and then it'll be tight. Then we can stitch some more ribbon flowers. I will probably need to stand up. There we go. Oh, but we're not completely done. We've got the center of the flower, and we should probably do some outlining when we're really, really done. So half the leaf in one direction, so we can have the angles, because leaves have different shapes. I know, it's so funny. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but you get like this fun variegated thread or a new shiny whatever, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be the perfect in the project, and then you get it home and I get afraid to use my most precious things. I'm like, why? It's not living its best life in the tote or the closet. Finish it and enjoy all of it. That's how I feel sometimes about these variegated threads. And it's just silly. Oh, these leaves are so adorable. Oh, but it's been nice and sunny and warm. It's been quite spring-like. cherry trees are blooming or finished blooming. The apple trees bloomed. Daphnes are almost done. Lilacs coming. Seeing the daylilies growing. Irises all have leaves. And I realize I'm just carrying the green around from the one leaf to the next leaf. Because if I outline it all in black, I'm going to cover it up anyway, so it's fine. It's okay. Super close to the hoop on this one, so I'm just trying to not knock into it with the needle bar. Yeah, again, I spend most of my time, well, no, Phoenix, don't hyperbole. I keep seeing stuff in Pinterest and I'm like, oh, I want to make that. I like that idea. How can we incorporate that? So my brain is always 500 steps in projects faster than my hands and time can create, but at least it also means I'm never bored for projects because I have so many ideas. Oh, can kind of, I'll hold it up again. I realize I'm using my general stitching angle and we're not in the super close up like I do for the embroidery days. I'll hold it up when we get to the end. Don't you worry. We're done with this section. Now, why did I do so this leaf's kind of silly. Went completely up one end. Forgot to do this middle. It's okay. I know, I almost got like 100 magnets. Thinking of magnetic closures, but I've got a couple of jewelry magnet findings. We can practice them and I'll keep my eyes open. I'm thinking about quick release mechanisms. And I kind of like the notion of magnets. I thought it would be fun to try, so we'll see how that goes. We might need something new for Sunday. Maybe we'll do those chemises, because those will be quick, and why not recycle this already recycled silk saris. I don't have to worry about washing it and ironing it because it doesn't wrinkle, and I've washed it a gajillion times already, so I know it washes perfectly. And maybe we should just lean into the joke of stitching in our underwear on Sundays, but having it be old-fashioned underwear. So we've got our chemise, drawers, corset, stays, bodies, and maybe a petticoat over that. We'll just jokingly lean into it. Because it's so funny. People are complaining, like, girls are going to stream in their bikinis. It's going to happen. There's... Right? Yeah. So I'm going to lean into it in my own joking way. That's what I've decided. But maybe we'll make some more modern. I don't, well, no, actually, we have ideas for trying construction techniques, so. Tearaway bra cups, I'm coming for you. We're gonna sew them live. I gotta slip on. There. Okay, relax, release. Oh, I've got a pedal I didn't finish. Oh, like, why isn't it moving? Because you're at the edge and running into the hoop. Oops, nearly stuck. Alright. I just released the pressure a little bit. Alright, next leaf. We'll get back to that pedal. I just did a long carry. We're going to cover it over and it's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll definitely need to go over it because my pen markings are still there. But this is just like the embroidery, pre-printed embroidery kits from when I was little. There was a reason why you did all this stuff. The outline at the end was to hide all the malfeasance at the borders. Let's take a look at this flower, and I will rechange the bobbin thread. Look at this leaf. Ah. So satisfying. But I've sown a number of flowers over the 2 years that you've been doing. How long? Oh, it's been a while. If I need to ask a timer of how long we've been doing something, I usually ask Yali, and they're not here to know my streams better than I do. Okay. Excuse me. You know, with all the blooming, the allergies are getting crazy. I just want to. It's itchy and scratchy. Oh, I should have. I was gonna grab those petticoats. It's fine, Phoenix. Hold okay, one yawn done, one bobbin refilled. No, just slide in gently, honey. There we go. Oh, I just got 2 more leaves. I was going to be like, let me stand up and sow some other flowers, but they're so close. I have just this one and this. Okay. Oh, I've got to get the dust from on the treadle. This room is so much nicer for a lot of reasons to stream in, but also I hate the carpet and I keep being afraid, and I literally do have reason to be afraid of losing pins. And that one pin cushion that those boys keep trying to steal pins out of, and that is stressfully unacceptable. Can't hear if pins drop on the floor and the carpet. And then I step on them usually. Hey, Allie! Oh, that's... I speak your name and you do appear. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am almost finished putting in the leaves for this first medallion for the yoke for that shirtwaist that terrifies me. So I'll get at least one done, and then I have no excuse except to get back to actual working on the rest of the shirt. Oh, but I had fun. We'll make some more ribbon flowers in a little bit here. I got a couple more done. There's so many fun versions. I just saw tomatoes. Yay. I mean, sweet. Tomato plants for my garden. I just have to make, hopefully there's no more frost for this year. Oh, you get metal detecting wand for the carpet. That's actually a good idea. And I do try to, if they weren't already magnetized, I do like my magnetic pin cushion. I need something because they find my way into my feet, but I don't like the ideas of a cat getting into a pin. Can't have it. Who needs pins? I should just do more of what my grandma did. She only pinned stuff long enough to hand baste it. I don't think she ever took anything to the machine with pins in it. It's like pins as quickly as possible were used and then removed. Because she would just baste everything. Which is nice. There we go. I'll be so glad to be done with this material. It's fine, but it's really catchy. on the feed dogs. Hey, Creepy Gooby. Oh, you think you're going outside or something? Okay, oh. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about that very edge. We'll fluff it out when we do the outline stitch later. Alright, let's, other than the very center of this flower, I think we've got one done. Oh, there, no. There we go. I can't wait for my roses. I want the roses to start blooming already. Okay, where am I? Where am I? What's my name? Oh, that's right. I'm Phoenix Electra. And now, let's sew some more ribbon flowers. We'll stick these away. Oh, this yellow one that I used 2 different ribbons in. Oh, again, I dropped that one. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We keep getting better. We try to learn a little bit from Mr. Singer in the embroidery book, and then sometimes I'm like, I just kind of want to play a little bit because I think you're full of it sometimes, Mr. Singer. Oh, you're cold again. Oh no, Jack Frost doesn't want to go away. That's terrible. I am hopefully for no more frost this year. Yeah, you do some gold or something in the center for that one. Or, oh, Phoenix, you could do... Should we find a little... Yeah. Okay. I've got a better idea. Let me... What about a ribbon center? Oh, I know, Jess. You don't even want to tell you how sunny it is here. It's sunny here too. It says it's 70 right outside right now. Yep, it's pretty nice. Okay, so let's just cut these 2 pieces and let's do one of those rosettes and see if that might... Oh no, it's gonna snow up there. I don't miss that coast being that far north. I'm so sorry, Allie. I forgot to bring my lilac vase over, so I can't huff lilacs right now. Oh, Rita at 102 is having all the heat. Ugh, 102. That is all. I'm not ready for it to be that hot yet. I need a little warm up before I get there and like build up my electrolyte stores. listeners. All right, how am I sewing this? Oh, that's right. I was going to sew the two ends together, and then we'll just stitch it down the middle where they join. So we've got a two-colored little rosette thingy-majiggy. All right. And I haven't done one of this style yet, so we'll see how this goes. I'm mostly just trying to be careful that... There we go. I'm afraid that the two color ribbons are just going to fall out of my hand. I think I'm going to take a quick back stitch at this center join here. Just because there's a lot going on there. Oh, I should. Phoenix, you could move closer, or Big change the focus. Okay. I'm so excited for it to be tomato season. It was, let's see here, It'll be, oh, I know, Allie, it'll be sunny and warm in 2 months, just a little bit longer. You took some from her. It was 81 here. Oh my gosh, it's not that warm yet. Yep, it's just barely 70. Oh, just keep soaking up the sun when you can. Absolutely. Though I try to do it from the shade. If I go out in the sun for too much, then I will be a lobster. And I don't like being a lobster. But what I will do later when I'm not next to all the electronics and flammable things, I'll take a lighter and just melt the very edge of these ribbons a little bit. Actually, I'll probably light a tea light and just hold it over, but I thought about bringing one over, but it just didn't seem safe, so I'm foregoing that step. So, but we'll figure it out. It's okay. And I don't know if I'll usually, like, I'll do my knot with the thread is doubled and then pass the needle through it one more time. I don't know. I just usually do it that way. Where am I stuck? Oh. All right, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm here. It's Wednesday. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Okay, now I've started just trying to not have too much overlap at the edge. I just trying to be careful. Oh, and I said I was going to get to stand now. So Phoenix, stand up. All right. We're just going to do our little running stitches. Yeah, I think this might be a cute little center for our little rosette there. Oh, I did it again. So, I'm just sewing through my fingers again, but at least it was just my skin and not no bloodshed today. I don't even think my finger was that close to my needle that time. Oh, it happens. It happens. Okay, we're almost back at the end. I know, I apologize, I'm not the most talkative phoenix right now. I'm just tautening. There's. I want it to tighten up all the way. I'm stuck somewhere on the. Oh, I don't need to yell right in the mic, do I? Where's. I stitched through one of my stitches. Okay, let's see if we can just massage something onto this rosette here. Just floof it and mash it down. Oh, I'm going to have to unpick that little rosette. Or snip it and stitch it again. I somehow managed to sew about halfway through one of my previous stitches, and I cannot tauten it enough, so Alright, let's just restitch that because nothing to do but fix it. Okay. Take two. I know, as I was pawing through the ribbons and lace, I realized I have a couple of lengths of old velvet trim, mostly black. I've got one length of brown that's just been like worn and sad looking after all these years, but maybe we'll have to do just an art project and use it. Because I think hanging or something in a picture frame for some of that handmade crocheted lace that I didn't do that I found at the thrift store a while back. Because I wouldn't want to cut it and use it for little lengths, and it's so delicate after all these years. Okay, almost back at the beginning, except that I loaded too many stitches. Ay, ay, ay. I think this is going to be a pretty center for this flower. Back at the beginning, 2 stitches. Alright, take 2. Just tauten up our little yo-yo. I'm not going to make it too tight, but just tight enough. Because I want enough play to lay it flat on our rosette. Rose, that's whatever. And who knows, maybe we'll still pick a bead or a button. Why am I forcing it? We'll do it like this. And we'll just tack that down to the center now. I'm going to do that after I finish the outlining on the rose, though, because it will be easier if I wait and not do it quite yet. Alright, just got a tiny length. Do I have a tiny little piece, or should we pull up one of the Manuels and let's look at ribbon flowers here. Doo-doo-doo. Tabs, tabs, too many tabs. Where's... There we go. Just get those books loaded up here. While I wait on that, we'll click here. Go to presentation mode. Okay. Awesome. We've done some embroidery flowers. We're making some ribbon flowers. We're tacking away. What? Oh, I guess I could just show the pictures and we can scroll through and find one to work on. There we go. All right. This looks like a hat, but where's... Oh, look at those pansies and fuchsias. Do I need to embiggen this? And this, oh, this is the Candace Kling book. All right. Well, I want to just skim through those directions. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have any choice of color on the cheeks. I'm so confused. Color pageant. This folded. Alright. Why are these books confusing me? Let's see here. Oh, Allie, have you cameraed on video what you did the first time you tried? Oh my... I do have some examples. Yeah, I could go through the archives of where we started versus where we are now. But some of those flowers that we did before, they're kind of rough. I still like... Yeah, it was good to just give myself permission to like not follow all of Mr. Singer's rules for this one and just like it's okay to just play with your stitches and not stress about it. Oh, bias tape. Yeah, maybe I'll pull some early examples for the Saturday show. Phoenix, where she's been and where we are now. You are full of all the good ideas. Oh, like this piece of silk ribbon. I've had it forever. We'll make some flowers out of it because what else are we going to do? Yeah, that will be fun. I do like that big sunflower too. That's the one I'm thinking of. That is an early one, but also still one of my favorite pieces, I think. I should steam it a little bit and see if I can get the stitches to lay a little flatter. But yeah, that one Oh, with the open work center on it, it is. What we did before I decided to be shamed by Mr. Singer and going through the instructions, we had a good time playing. We still have a good time playing, though. It's nice to have the point and counterpoint for the finicky, like, garment sewing and then the art sewing, where I just can. Primitive art. Yes, can we call it primitive art? Let's go with it. With my more primitive skills. Yeah, it has that like folk art character. I think we're this one. I'm gonna do one of those coily ones with a little piece of this pale pink and cornflower blue rickrack as the center. I know it's so much fun going through the instruction manual and then just going back and just free stitching it. And somebody's got to do it. Everybody's so dependent on their computerized embroidery sewing machines that there's not a there's not enough there's not enough of us keeping the old-fashioned way. And you don't need an old machine. I did free motion stitching before I even knew what I was doing a gajillion years ago on my very first electric. Or the Indian ladies who like just speed through on their electric machines. Oh, it's not fooled. It's not. It's not failed. It's actually pretty good. Thank you. Oh, it. I'll let others. I appreciate that because I usually just go with the self-denigrating. I'm like, yeah, it's not the crappiest thing. I don't know. First, it's funny that technique. My I don't know whether somebody in my family did it or certain things you just sit at the machine and it just somehow you just talk to each other and magic happens. Hey Loki, did you have fun outside? Oh, my foot's falling asleep now. We need some more leaves. Yep, the practicing with that sunflower helped to get us. I should. Oops, you misspelled it. It's not. It's not orchid. It's actually good. Okay. But I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. Maybe that is. I was gonna get rid of all of those old, more modernish wooden embroidery hoops that I don't love. Maybe I will change my mind and use them as holders for our piece, some of the pieces. Faked. Folked. Folk art. Oh, okay. Oh man, you can't read. I'm not close enough even with my reading glasses to check the words. I think it's all of us. It was one of those days. I kept having to be on the phone for things, and I kept having to pace around, being like, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" I was like, "Ay, ay, ay. Am I living in?" I don't even have Verizon, but I felt like a Verizon commercial. So I just kept walking around. I was like, okay, hopefully this will get there. I do like those old folk art. Yeah. Or maybe I'll just grab a couple of old picture frames and we'll like put it behind glass, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I do like folk flowers. I sew folk flowers. Just keeping sewing subversive. Or, no, just ours. We're here with our subversive sewing. It doesn't need to. You don't need all the fancy stuff. What I don't need is to put a knot in the wrong spot. There we go. That's all right, Allie. Everything I had, yeah. Today was just a day where tech tried to fight back. In ways that was just trying to make me look bad, left, right, and center. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, half done. There we go. I'll just. Okay, there we go. Hi, Cookingston. Oh, you think you would fall under Neo Picasso? Oh, Spikadelic. Oh, that's funny. I like that. I know. How would I describe my work? Vaudeville freak show hordorable. Like a train wreck that you just can't keep your eyes off of. With a hint of. Uh, with a hint of goth. Oh, Alright, I'm just gonna trim this end. I'll just save that piece for later. I know, we're gonna replace this tote of little trimmings into one tote full, bursting with blooms over time. I know, I was looking through some of the books and they were like, always use the wired ribbon. I'm like, I don't really have that, and I'm not going to. So, instruction books are there for suggestions sometimes, but they don't have to be the end all be all. Okay. Yeah, so slowly but surely we'll continue to just go through the flower books, pick out stuff, make a whole bunch of one style, get bored of it, pick out a different flower, and carry on. The hard question, do I want... Oh no, I think I already talked to myself because I spent all that time cutting up those white strips. We'll probably cover... Just take a couple of yards of the white strips and just sew it all along the boning, and then I'll cut up the little sections I need after from the giant piece rather than having to cutting all the individual strips for the the big top section, and having to keep them all organized. I'll do all the stitching, get all the links, and then cut as I need it, and then we can just attach them where they need to be. Because I know me, and there's a high likelihood with that many parts that I will mix something up. Sounds like corsets, but worse as far as keeping your pieces together and cataloged. So that way I don't have to worry about it. Make it easier than last time. Oh, I'm stuck on my zipper. Be free. Okay. Try to stick my finger in the needles in so I can keep it. I'll just do one more knot. Just to kind of, and I keep using the knots to kind of hold the backside of the little motifs in place. We can hold it down a little bit more securely when we stitch it down to the cage. The flower cage. Alright, I've been looking at the backside of this. What does this one look like? Another one. It's so cute with the rickrack insides. Oh. So fun. All of these little... Why? What is it in my brain? The stitches on all the little pieces of the crazy quilt. These little flower ribbon motifs. All the crocheted... The Irish crochet motifs. What is it about all the little pieces coming together? It's like all these little accumulations of short-term gratification of prettiness coming together to something that's like the sum of all the little pieces. And I think some of these were my grandma's, these little pre-made flowers. Okay, what's next? Do I have a... Let's free my needle from the mouse. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let's see here, Allie. Short term will end up being a permanent floral arrangement. Yes, it will. You get all these little pretty pieces, and they're gonna just... It's gonna be so... Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be so happy with it. And the little individual pieces are already making me giddy and joy filled. Let's see here. Do I have some more green? We're going to need some more. Here's a strip. Maybe I'll do another one of these wavy. What is it? This is like the hand pleated technique. So I'm just gonna like guesstimate like 3 millimeters, about a quarter of an inch. Let's see here. Have I seen some of those out? Have you seen some of those outside the posh London shops? No, I have not. Now I want to. Oh, and you know what else I was maybe my since it's almost Easter weekend, my family was not like Easter. We weren't Easter bonnet people. And usually we would go. Well, during the Catholic thing, we went. What day during Holy Week didn't weren't you in church? I'm gonna have to take a look. Yeah, you keep getting me excited. All my oohs and ahs for pretty shiny things. Just trying to get catch all the different layers. I know maybe I've never had a Sunday, an Easter bonnet or a fascinator. Maybe should we do it? Should we make our first? Should we do a fascinator on Easter Sunday, just for the fun of it? We might have to get some embroider some spiders to go with it. Oh, that's funny, Ellie. Maybe they gave up the bonnet for Lent this year. Maybe so. Yeah, we would. It's funny. Yeah. Hot cross buns. You have only seen chocolate bunnies this year and hot cross buns. Oh man, I forgot to. No, they didn't. I don't. They. I don't think I've seen a butter lamb since I left New York. I'm gonna have to look again. Maybe they do have butter lambs. I might need to get one. Or no, I don't have a mold. I couldn't even make a butter lamb if I wanted to. Let's see here. I'll do two more. I want some hot cross buns. Oh, really? You've always got you make the sweet tooth go. Usually give me a salty, crunchy thing. And then you and Dove come around telling me about sweeties. Ouch. Why am I saying ouch? I didn't poke myself. It's my thread is trying to make itself knots. Oh, come on. Unfluff yourself. Oh, you haven't even seen any egg kits or Easter eggs for the kids? Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Paws egg kits either. Not that I've looked really hard. I have seen quite a few alternative or egg-less, egg-shaped decorating ideas. I guess some places are still have. I mean, I saw it in the at the market the other day. The sign was still up, like we still are going to have inconsistent egg supplies for the next little while. So I guess the calling of the eggs of the birds, plus that legislation that came due at the beginning of the year about the eggs needing about their living conditions, that was going to cause problems with egg supply independently of the bird flu stuff. Why? The book said if you've got a long length, do your little things and then trim it, but I'm having a hard time if I have too long of a length of ribbon. How did I do that other one? It looks like I just took little stitches and turned the corner back down the other way. Okay. Yeah, I know. I really wanted to make Ukrainian Easter eggs this year to make some pasankis because I haven't. And with the egg prices, because I know I can blow the eggs and then do the dye afterwards, but the it's harder to. I don't like that to weigh as much, and if you with the pasanki dyes, you can't the egg dyes are not the dyes are not edible. Not edible egg dyes. Wow, why is that? Too much E. Oh, hey, creepy Gooby. You're back again. You don't want to be outside with your brothers? Yeah, I might have to dump out my dyes and just double check because they're so old. Though I know I can just add more vinegar and refresh them, but well, let's see. I do have to be careful because I have a habit when I use my Pasanki dyes of somehow I end up coloring the carpet, and that's not really the greatest. But Pasankis also are like this type of work with the wax resist. You have to think backwards because you start with the lightest colored dyes to the darkest colored ones. So thinking in your brain of like, all right, and because it's a wax resist technique, you have to think, all right, whatever I color with wax is going to be the color it is. So you start with the white lines and then go to the yellow and so on and so forth. Except orange. Is different, but we don't need a. I did it again. All right, twice. Phoenix has sewed through the superficial epidermis. I only try to sew through myself once a show, but guys are lucky today. Oh Alright, let's get this leafy done. Oh, hey, Loki. Yeah, you think it's almost time for your dinner? Yeah, you think it's dinner time? You want to come say hi to your fans? No, okay. Oh, be the flower in only sensing and not the actual thing you do right. So wise, Allie, so wise. And it's the same thing. Wow, you can tell when you've got too many calluses on your fingers, when you can sew through yourself and you just don't even notice. Oh, and I was gonna do it again. So I'm just gonna tack up the center of the little leafy. I know. I'm in the essence of the flower, but I'm not turning myself into the flower. Okay, I'm gonna do this from the right side so I can see where to take my little bites. I know, I was trying to find little books too for all those different, the, what do they call them? The cockades. All those old fashioned pescimentaries, all these words that I don't say very good. That is not too much callus. It's called good working hands. Right? I don't have any of those. My hands are tender, but not that tender. I don't have my. There's certain calluses that I'm lacking at the moment, but we'll build them back. Ooh, maybe I should have stitched this from the other side. Doesn't matter. I can always add more ribbon. We can add beads. We can add buttons. The ribbon section is just the first layer to this flower-tastic. I couldn't think of another good F word. Oh, I guess I could have stitched through in between the layers and done more of a invisible stitch. All right, that's all right. We learned something. We thought about how to improve for next time. I know, I'm so glad I wasn't too late for the show. It was, ugh, what a day. It's like, what a day for a daydream. Okay, I've been trying to be good about knotting my thread at the so that I don't lose my needle. All right, there, we finished this leafy. Do we have another color? This one, it's little. Could we? Maybe I'll do a two-colored leaf like that with these two green tones. There's my needle. I keep trying I'm just misplacing stuff left and right. Maybe I will have to, okay, Phoenix. Before I start stitching too many more, let me just slip these into the bag so that I know where they are. We got our crochet. Oh, I'll show this off again next time too. But all these different cakes that I crocheted look slightly different. I know. I just made all these over the last year, 2 years ago. At some point, I was just like, I'm going to need this at some point. I should just make a whole bunch. And I did. I think I have a bag that's just our ribbon flowers, but we'll just throw our crochet motifs and our ribbon flowers together because they're all notions. Not notions. Would they be haberdasheries? I'm going to go with that. Don't tie a knot in here. Hey there, Loki Bug. Oh, you had an idea. Okay. I should. If you insist, Allie. If you insist. Take that crocheted rope, add the flowers for a Christmas tree ornament. Yes, that could be a brilliant garland. That is a good idea. Because you can make it any length. Like, I probably have a yard or two of this. I don't even know. I'm months ahead. Yes. I'm not behind on anything. I'm just ready for the holidays already. We're just starting early around here. Well, actually, but then, you know what? We can have different ones. Because we could do. I have a whole bunch of crocheted snowflakes that are already on the hooks. We could make some little bats and pumpkins and black cats and spiders. Because typically we bring the tree out around Halloween because it's got our paper monsters on there, and so we just start early. I know Dove just put the tree outside for the year. He finally took it down, but there's no reason I can't start my ornaments already. That's funny. I was already thinking about. I think at the beginning of the year I was contemplating doing an advent calendar for small humans I know, and I was like, let's just make it a advent wreath instead of having to make 25 little things. I only need to make 4 candles, and they're the hot blah blah blah. And then for the other one, instead of doing a advent or an advent wreath, I was gonna do a menorah with little candles and felt flames because the I know the parents and the small children, the small humans, and they're not. Oh, my dad told me that the kid was trying to blow out the menorah candles last year at Hanukkah. So I was like, I'll make him his own. Oh, that's I know that, right? William got that black Halloween Christmas tree this year, last year. If he doesn't want it, I'll take it off his hands. That sounds brilliant. I want a black gothic Christmas tree also, sir. Oh, too funny. Gotta be careful with readings, with ordering stuff online, which is. Oh, I'm still. I'm not pleased that Joanne Fabrics is going out of business. I don't like it. I like to be able to touch fabrics, but I guess I'll just continue to go to the Goodwill and mostly buy fabrics I can touch. Because sometimes it doesn't matter how it feels, but if I'm going to wear it, I want it to not be yucky. Not that I need fabric. Oh my god, Phoenix, you have so much fabric. You have to just keep stitching. Keep sewing. Oh, oh, this leaf is a little more organic and less perfectly pleated. Oh, these little motifs, they're so addictive. Oh, I need to make sure I catch both pieces of the ribbon when I turn the corners. Alright, let's get this leafy done, and then we'll see. I know this pleating technique got me thinking about that trim that's all of the little pleats in like the 2-inch strips. And I pulled that white fabric with the silver stars on it. I was like, maybe I'll just get the rotary cutter, cut the entire, or at least half that yardage into maybe 2-inch strips, because then I can we'll put rolled hems all in it and then make a whole bunch of the pleated trims, because then once the first layer of pleats are in, that's when you get to do all the fun with the flipping and the folding and the origamiing of the trim. And that fabric doesn't feel nice for other stuff, but it's got structure, so I think it'll fold nicely. Okay, I'm gonna get this leaf done and probably call it a show, because I have been on the computer since this morning and I just need a break. And I need to hoop. We gotta work on our box trick, because this costume makes no sense if I'm not awesome about the trick. You saw a mint condition box pleater from the 1930s. Oh, those words are magic. Yes, please. Box pleater, you're welcome into my life. But first, I think I will try for the wool pants racker stretcher. Ooh. Ooh. Let's check out this link. Allie enabling us by. Oh. Oh. Oh, funny. Why? Let me try. Let's see here. What are you tricking us with now? I don't want to log in. I just want to looky. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, please. $100. I don't even know what a good price for is. I listed a year ago. Pickup. I can't pick it up. Oh, I want one of those so bad. Oh. The part of the show where we get teased by Allie for things that we probably cannot find anymore. Control V. No, not now. Sorry. Do I know how to copy links? Okay. Where am I? Who am I? Do. Oh, Peter falling asleep. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Interesting. So is you slide the pant legs? I'm so, trouser press with steel fittings. Huh. Oh, the price is better. Only $60 Canadian. I didn't even know that was a tool. Now I know. Hey, at least I'm not showing the beautiful treadles made of unobtainium. Yes, this is very true. This we were not in on. I'll give you credit for that. Those were definitely obtainable and not glitter unicorn farts unobtainiumness. Oh man. All right, everybody. We sewed some beautiful flowers. We stitched, we made some ribbon flowers. I'll grab for Sunday's show a retrospective of flowers of the past and flowers of the now times. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. We will be back, and the stitching. We'll be back. I'll stitch you back up on Saturday at noon p.m., where we continue our misadventures through the Singer's Book of Art Embroidery. Allie, let's see here. What do you got in? Ah, that's true. Wool in the rain shrinks. That takes the legs and then stretches and presses them back into shape. That is spectacular. I didn't even know I wanted one of these, but now how do I go without a wool pants presser in my life? Thank you, Allie, for your thanks for the links. Thank you, everybody. You have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you back here in the tent in 2 days' time. All right, be awesome. I'm clicking the end show button, so I'll see you all later, and I'm gonna stop yammering. All right, bye.